Hello, my name is Ella, and I'm going to take you on a musical journey through time. Are you ready? Then let's go. Once upon a time, in the heart of a bustling city, lived a young woman named Ella. Kind, graceful, and beautiful, she was known by all for her infectious smile and her gentle heart. However, Ella harbored a secret yearning. She longed to break free from the confines of her life and explore the world beyond her window. This desire burned within her, fueled by the belief that there was more to life than the daily grind. Every evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, casting long shadows across the city, Ella would gaze at the stars, each twinkle up there reminding her of the dreams she dared to hold. One day, while rummaging through her late mother's belongings, Ella stumbled upon a hidden box. Inside lay a beautiful flowing gown, shimmering shoes, and a locket containing a portrait of her mother on one side and an unknown man on the other. As she held the locket, a strange warmth filled her hand and a voice echoed in her mind, guiding her to an old music box. When she wound it up, a hauntingly beautiful melody filled the air. It was a song of longing and loss, but also of hope and resilience. The song spoke of a love that transcended time and a destiny that lay ahead. Ella felt an overwhelming urge to find the truth behind the song and the mysterious man in the portrait. As twilight painted the sky in hues of purple and pink, Ella slipped into the garden behind her house. There, amidst the roses and the lilac, she came across a weathered stone fountain. As she approached, the melody from the music box seemed to grow stronger, leading her to believe that the fountain held some significance. Suddenly, the stone before her began to glow, revealing a passageway that shimmered like a portal to another realm. Curiosity and determination battling within her, Ella took a deep breath and stepped through. She found herself in a place that seemed both familiar and magical. The architecture was reminiscent of her own time, yet there was a fantastical element to it that made it feel timeless. As she walked further, she noticed people dressed in attire from different eras, some in medieval garb, others in clothing that looked straight out of the 20th century. Everyone seemed to be having the time of their lives, laughing, dancing, and simply enjoying the moment. Then she saw him standing by a grand piano in the center of a crowd, playing a lively tune that had everyone tapping their feet. His fingers danced across the keys, and his eyes, they twinkled with a mischievous light that reminded her of the man in the portrait. He played with such passion and skill that Ella couldn't help but approach him, drawn to the music and the enigma of the man himself. As she drew closer, she heard snippets of the song from the music box being woven into his lively tune. Recognition dawned on her face, and she realized that this gathering was somehow connected to her past, to the melody that had become a part of her soul. Before she could dwell on it further, he finished his piece, and the crowd erupted into applause. Hesitantly, Ella stepped forward and introduced herself. His eyes widened in surprise, and he offered her a warm smile. "I know your mother," he said, his voice a melody in itself. "She told me so much about you." Over the next few hours, they talked and laughed, sharing stories and discovering common interests. Ella learned that his name was Liam, and he was a musician who traveled through time, collecting melodies and stories from different eras. He had come to this place, which existed outside of time, to gather new material for his ever-growing collection. As the night deepened, Liam noticed the longing in Ella's eyes and the melancholic tune that lingered in her heart. Sensing her sadness, he gently inquired about her story, and Ella, feeling a connection with Liam that she had never experienced before, poured out her tale of dreams and aspirations. When the moon climbed higher in the sky, Liam suggested that Ella accompany him on a journey to collect a forgotten lullaby from a distant land. Intrigued and eager for adventure, Ella readily agreed. Hand in hand, they stepped back into the swirling portal with the promise of new music and shared dreams echoing between them. Suddenly, a booming voice reverberated through the ethereal space. Who dares disturb the balance of time? Startled, Ella and Liam turned to find a majestic woman with flowing silver hair and kind eyes before them. Her presence radiated wisdom and power. The woman continued, "You have trespassed in my domain. Only one with the purest of hearts and the gentlest of souls can remain." A wave of unease washed over Ella, and fear threatened to consume her. But then she remembered the unwavering kindness and gentleness that had always defined her. Taking a deep breath, she stepped forward, meeting the woman's gaze with newfound confidence. "My name is Ella, and I meant no disrespect," she began, her voice echoing with sincerity. "I only wish to understand the song within my heart, the one that guides me to this place." The woman's eyes softened, recognizing the purity in Ella's voice and the depth of her character. "Your mother, Alara," she began, her voice resonating with warmth, "was a guardian of this realm, a protector of the balance between time and eternity." Ella's eyes widened with realization, connecting the dots of her mother's mysterious past. The woman continued, "She entrusted me with safeguarding a melody that would ensure the harmony of time. And now it seems that melody has found you." Reaching out, the woman placed a hand on Ella's shoulder, her touch sending a comforting warmth throughout her being. "Will you, Ella, take up your mother's mantle? Will you become the new guardian of the Song of Time?" Overwhelmed but resolute, Ella met the woman's gaze, accepting her destiny with grace. "I will do whatever it takes," she vowed, her voice trembling slightly, "to protect the balance of time and to honor my mother's legacy." As the first rays of dawn touched the horizon, the ethereal realm began to fade, dissolving into the soft glow of twilight. With a final wave, the woman bestowed upon Ella a necklace that pulsed with a gentle light. "This will guide you back when you are needed most," she said, her voice echoing with trust. Back in her own room, Ella awoke with a start, the remnants of her extraordinary journey still fresh in her memory. The music box lay open on her bed, its melody now forever ingrained in her soul. Ella knew that her life would never be the same. The necklace pulsed warmly against her skin, a constant reminder of the responsibilities that now rested upon her shoulders. With newfound purpose, she set about her day, her heart lighter and her spirit soaring. Ella had discovered that within her resided a strength and resilience she never knew she possessed. She was no longer just a girl who dreamed of adventures. She was Ella, the guardian of the Song of Time, and her journey had just begun. Thank you for joining me on this magical adventure. If you enjoyed this musical journey, don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you never miss any of our enchanting tales. Until next time, may your days be filled with a little bit of magic and a whole lot of music.